Good morning. It is a beautiful day today. I'm sitting outside. I've had a lot of things on my mind last night. Just for the past few days. How many of us really have family, friends? Do you truly know the numbers of your families and your friends? I know for me, I've been in the system. I've had many families. I was born into one, cast into another one, and disowned by many. So, how can you see beyond the difficulties and just the struggles? You know, is being outcast bad? Is being disowned bad? Is being a black sheep of the family bad? Or is it being actually being you? Your true self. It gets no better than that. I always knew. I've been around many people, thousands of people. I don't have problems making friends. I don't have problems keeping friends. I have people come and go in my life for a reason, and it's understandable. A lot of times I'm grateful that people have come and gone because that's a lesson for me to know I'm more than that. I'm capable of being my true self, capable of understanding that times change. I feel like I've been in this world for eons. You know, it's just, I understand why people come and go, but I hope that I left a mark on their heart to know, like, I was pure, pure intentions. I wish you well. You don't gotta think much about me. You don't have to think about me at all. You know, but just know that I was there. You know, I was. I don't want to say my brother's keeper, but I was there. I continue to be there for people that, in other eyes, they be like, "Why are you there for them? They're not there for you." But in my eyes, I leave karma on everything I touch and everything I give. So when somebody do something to me, and I tell them that I'm gonna let God and the universe deal with you. I done my part. I feel like I'm on a mission. I pledged to myself since I was a child that I would be here for people. I would help people. I don't want to live through people. I never want to live through people, but I also never want to see people struggle and have to be the cause of their own demise. I had an upper hand and an underhand, and I've been a middleman. But at the end of the day, I know I'm one person and I'm true to myself. I don't need no confirmation from no one. I haven't been around family. I don't even consider family. I consider we all visitors. I'm a visitor. We all are visitors. We all are still strangers getting to know each other. And a lot of people so caught up in trying to be part of the group and be part of the crowd that you know be part of a crowd that don't even want you there. Why would you place yourself in a position? A lot of people don't like to be alone, but you have to realize that in this day and age, being alone ain't so bad. Being alone is the hardest thing a person could do. You could be around anybody. I mean, come on now, that's easy. But can you really be by yourself? Can you really look up? Can you really just get to know yourself and get to understand yourselves and connect with yourselves? While everybody's trying to, excuse me, while everybody's trying to be out here trying to compete and be in competition, not realizing that they're not the ones that's gonna grade your test or give you the pass and the you can move on from here. They're not the ones that's directing your route. So why is people so caught up in people that's so misinformed or not just dreary? Like, why would you want to get caught in a storm Is it worth going and jumping into the storm where else is at? Like, if they partying and stuff, is it worth it? Is it worth you losing your life and losing your morals and your character? Losing, is it worth losing that ticket, that one-way ticket out of your situation? All you need is a pure heart, pure intentions. You don't need much. I don't care how much money you have. That's nothing. You know, that's not. Money's not gonna get you that ticket, that one-way ticket. You need to be intuitive and as one with God. Like money's not gonna cover your expenses. You know, for the long haul, for your pure successes. It's just all it's gonna do is divert you from going where you need to go. A lot of people are bound by the dollars. So caught up being hiding behind the cross and hiding within the systems and just hiding. You know, learn to stop hiding. Stop hiding from everyone. Stop hiding from yourself. Get to know yourself. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be buried by yourself. You're going to be rotting in the grave by yourself. When you land on that autopsy table and the medical examiner is examining and making making your report of how you died, it's just gonna be you there. There's no. Of course, you might have some people that come and claim your body or whatever, Jane Doe, John Doe. Okay, but you gotta realize that at the end of the day, learn to be by yourself. Because when you in the ground or wherever you at in the urn or just gone, that's it. What else is there? You know. So I mean, this is not the only world that we have to live in. So learn to adapt and to just address the fact that everything's gonna be okay. Be by yourself. Learn to love yourself. Learn that no time, no time with every, no time should be taken for granted. Not at all. You know, you can love people from a distance. You can respect for people from a distance. I know people speak bad on my name. I know people talk about me, but at the end of the day, I don't care. Talk. I want to hear you talk about me. Talk, because at the end of the day, you doing me a service, a disservice and a service. Cause I mean, I'm that important that I know myself. You know, I'm that important that I've removed myself from everything, from everyone. It's not hard for me to sit in a room. I've been to jail. I've been to prison. I've been in seclusion. I've been in isolation. Okay, it could be hard at times, but not really hard for me. It's hard with looking around and just hearing everything around you. People just struggling, being by themselves. You know, I was able to be smile and be happy. Okay, I'm by myself. Okay, cool. But it's just the fear of other people not being able to accept the fact that, look, I've done a deed. I'm gonna have to be by myself. I paid. I done. I done something. And I have to go with the consequences. And a lot of times consequences will be isolation. The consequences will be the feeling of having nothing and having no one. The feeling of not understanding. The feeling of not being intuitive and being into who you're supposed to be. So never underestimate yourself. Never underestimate the people you're around. But no, it's a time and place for separation. And right now, the time for that is now. Don't get too comfortable being around people. Don't get too comfortable of letting your ego take you out of character. Don't let pride, they said pride goes before the fall. But a lot of people are just there. They're just that, the fall, you know. But I know I'm grateful that I've accepted myself as a child and growing up. I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect, but I'm perfect in my imperfections. You know, I know I passed my test. I know I've 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 learned my lessons. I've learned to appreciate. I learned to not take things for granted. You know, I learned to see past material. I learned to see past just this. This is it. Because this is not it for me, you know. A lot of people want to stay on the ground. I'm trying to go through the air. You know, I always wanted to live in the skies or on water. You know, that's always been my goal, my passion, and my dream, you know. I always wanted to go through heights, which is the sky, and through depths, which is the seas, the oceans, the waters. So I know wherever I'm at in life, I'll be okay. So just accept that things are going to work out. Just continue to have faith and continue to trust. Trust yourself. Stop trusting everybody else's words for validations, because I know for me it took a while. Like, okay, I felt like I needed some validation. Like, okay, maybe I'm on the right track. But I had to really look deep within myself and see that how can you give me advice when they're not living their dreams? They're not. They're living just like everyone else they know live. You know, this is it. They live in this. This is it. The life. Like they're waiting for death. Like no, of course not. We all was born into this world. We all was given a chance to reconciliate and rectify and recreate and just be who we supposed to be. So don't take that for granted. So thank you.